Iranian opposition leader Mayam Rajavi said that both Shiites and Sunnis are facing one enemy, and that is the Velayat Faqih regime in Iran, which is based on what she called extremism and tyranny and sectarian conflicts in the region, particularly in Iraq and Syria. In the conference entitled Democratic and Tolerant Islam versus Fanatism and Extremism, held in Paris, Rajavi stressed that Islam rejects sectarian conflict, even between Shiites and Sunnis, noting that the division between the two communities is imposed by the Velayat Faqih in order to continue its dictatorial rule. A majority of Jordanian lawmakers have declared their opposition to the Iranian regime's meddling in the Middle East and have supported the campaign of the main Iranian opposition group, People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran, to achieve regime change in Iran, according to a Jordanian member of parliament. Mr. Mahmoud Al-Hajj made the announcement at a major Ramadan conference in Paris on July 3rd, in which the Iranian opposition leader, Ms. Mayam Rajavi, was the keynote speaker. I am delighted to participate in this iftar in the holy month of Ramadan, following my participation in the annual gathering of the Iranian resistance in Paris, where over 100,000 supporters and friends of this resistance and the PMOI took part. All the participants condemned the various forms of tyranny and authoritative rule and the Iranian regime's blatant interference in the affairs of the people of this region, Mr. Al-Hajj said. Remarks by Iranian opposition leader Ms. Mayam Rajavi at a recent United States congressional hearing on Islamic fundamentalism in the Middle East should be supported as the solution to the region's crisis. Sheikh Taysir al-Tamimi, former Chief Justice of Palestine, told a Grand Ramadan conference in Paris on July 3rd. These courageous and principled stances do not simply represent the brother nation of Iran, but the situation of all people in the region. We should adopt these principles and endorse the speeches and programs of Ms. Mayam Rajavi that were stated to the Congress, he said. On Saturday, agents of the oppressive security forces raided Deh Sheikh village in Lamerd, southern Fars province, on the pretext of confiscating illicit goods. Among other things, they were looking to confiscate a truck carrying satellite dishes. The people in this area confronted the repressive forces, and the clashes between people and security forces continued until Sunday. A number of the people and the assaulting force were injured in these clashes. People closed the Deh Sheikh Lamerd road and clashed with the security forces who had confiscated their property and planned to transfer them. A number of the vehicles of the security forces station were set ablaze. Jordan's security forces have thwarted a major terrorist plot by the Iranian regime's Quds Force, according to a judicial source in Amman. At least one person has been detained, and large quantities of explosives have been seized. Local reports identified the accused as Khalid Qasem al-Rubai, 49, who holds dual Iraqi-Norwegian citizenship. He was arrested in April. A nuclear agreement with Iran is possible this week if Iran makes the hard choices necessary. But if not, the U.S. stands ready to walk away from the negotiations, United States Secretary of State John Kerry said on Sunday. Kerry said negotiators were still aiming for the Tuesday deadline, but other diplomats have said that the talks could slip to July 9th, the date by which the Obama administration must submit a deal to Congress in order to get an expedited 30-day review.